what does success look like to you?
Oh, as I was walking out the door, I asked my husband this question today, just to confirm that we're on the right page,
Okay.
or on the same page, let's put it that way. So success to me is waking up every morning with the world as an adventure, with the time to do what I want, with whom I want, when I want. So for me, success is complete freedom of choice. Now, financially, I spent, the last 20 years, manipulating people into financial success, thinking once they have financial success, then they can have the freedom. And what I've learned in the last, 5 years and working with my, clients in your success club is that you don't need to have money to go for what you want. And if you do actually understand how and what you want, and you have that vision and you have the emotion of what you want to create, geez, it's incredible how often it just turns up. And, I make 10 choices with, my business coach around what I want to create in the next 6 months. And I've just had the privilege of doing it in the last weekend. And then every single morning I go through each one of those 10, takes me about 10 minutes. And I think about what that looks like, and I make the choice that I'm creating that. And I look back over that process that I've done over the last 4 years. So over the last 3 years, and I've created every single thing that I wanted to create. I had that vision. And so I have the belief that I can do it. And if I get out of the way of, myself and my fears and my beliefs and the conditions, I can make things happen. And I think, we work within this matrix. We work within the boundaries, and our boundaries are the conditions and the material needs and the beliefs that we have. Well, rather than working within the boundaries, I work with the boundaries. So I'm like, well, what if that doesn't exist? What if I have this choice? Funny story. I have this choice, which is, I'm open to the gifts and enchantments that the universe gives me. I'm going to be aware of things, coincidences, opportunities, and, just little things that make me happy. And, I've been since COVID, I've been walking the streets for my 2 hours, a day that I was allowed out, or 1 hour a day at some stage. And I just have my phone with me. I take little photos. I'm like, I'm seeing the extraordinary in the ordinary. I'm just, this is interesting. And over the last 2 years, people have come back to me and said, your photos, hashtag awe and wonder, your photos really kind of got me through some dark spots. I don't do anything on Facebook other than look at your photos. And I thought, every now and then I upload them to Unsplash. And I went and had a look, and it said what did it say? It said your photos had 30,000 views. And I was like, that's incredible. And I'm like, that is just amazing. And then I realized it was for the last 30 days. And I looked all time, and it was 900,000. I was like, what? And I was looking at it this morning. It's 1.5 million, right? And I was like, and 10,000 downloads. And I was in like this Prezi thing the other day, and they said, what image do you want? And I said, a grass image of Melbourne, and one of my photos came up, right? So it's just like, I look at that stuff and I'm like, gifts. I walked to work this morning and there was this ring just on the ground. I'm like, okay, I'll wear that.
Let me tell you, I loved going for walks with you in Melbourne every morning during lockdown. I love what you do on Facebook.